We would really like to see this farm be farmed well into the future by more generations of elders, and I think that's a key theme for farmers. We just want to do the best we possibly can so that we can pass on this land, this beautiful land that we're so lucky to farm, to our next generations.
Hi, my name's Andrew. Along with my wife Samantha, we farm the family farm, Altrive Red Deer in Riversdale, Southland. A lot of animals are traced right back to 10 or 11 generations of breeding that they all sort of spider web back to. We're really striving towards a 3-year-old size to be what the industry wants and what they should be breeding with, nice tidy velvet with round tops, and that's sort of where the industry's going.
We undergo an embryo transfer program here on Altrive, and we also do a small amount of AI as well. That program means that we can choose our 14 top hinds, and then those hinds will produce anywhere. We average around 8 embryos per hind, and those embryos will go into 90 recipient hinds, which are all part of our recorded hinds. We don't have any other hinds, so they're still valuable hinds on their own site, but their job is to carry these really elite embryos and have those fawns.
So numbers-wise on the farm, we run about 1,000 total. We fawn about 310 hinds, and that's sort of all we can afford to fawn as, 50% or 40% of the farm floods. So we can't really fawn into, a lot of the bottom end of it due to flooding. Nowadays, the Environment Southland website on that is pretty sharp. So we sort of know if a fairlight upriver gets 100 mils or 80 mils, where we start looking at maybe making a plan then. And we've sort of got about 24 hours to 12 hours to shift gear to higher ground.
There are some areas on the farm that we call critical source areas. We've fenced those off and they're now stock excluded, and we're really working our plan in the next few years is to get them planted out into native vegetation. Vitamin G around here is really what we focus on. We don't use a lot of supplements because we want to replicate the environments that these deer will be going into, so they continue to perform no matter where in New Zealand they go. So one of our lead hinds was born in 2003, and she's still on the farm. She doesn't have fawns anymore, but she's actually one of the most important animals here, and that's her job. Her job is to lead the animals into the shed and then keep them company, and if we have to separate animals for any reason, she's there, she looks after them, and then she'll actually just follow us out of the pen when we're ready to deal with the animals. Her job is so important. She's probably the most important animal on this farm, and she's now 22 years old and still doing that job so well. We farm red deer for velvet specifically. Not many of our animals go off for meat. Really, a key thing is that we're disseminating genetics throughout New Zealand. So we're a stud, we focus on our breeding program. But we think in the next few years that'll pick right up and people will continue to support what is a brilliant product. We're very passionate about the velvet production and have been since Jeff was farming. But we think that future is bright. More and more people are looking to keep their health as good as possible, and velvet's used for immune function and also for fatigue fighting. So we do believe that product is a good product and is going to continue to do really well, and we really, really love working with our deer, and also to see your children run around and enjoy space and freedom and fresh air. It's really lovely.
We're Andrew and Samantha, and we farm red deer.